Hey, what's up? How y'all doing today? I'm eating my lunch. I just made it. I have a little bit of a leftovers. This time I decided to plate it for you all a little bit, you know, besides that paper plate. But this is what I have. This is what I am eating. It's barbecue chicken breasts that I made yesterday. And some potatoes, yellow potatoes I just steamed. And put some cheese and some little parsley flakes on them, and broccoli. So that's what I'm having for lunch. I love cheese. Listen, yesterday I made a lunch segment, right? I was looking horrible in it. I just couldn't. I couldn't publish it. I had to kind of watch watch myself because I'm around my house. I'm in my house, and I can look any way that I want to look. But baby, I was bending over in that video, and I had on flowery pants, I got from Rainbow and stuff, just to wear around the house. And I said, no, I was bending over and boobs showing everything, but I was like, no, I'm not doing this one because I don't want to come up on World Star or something. Be like, oh, that, uh. you know. So yeah, I left that video behind. But today is what? Today is Wednesday. I have one more day to work. One more day to work. Working is becoming torturous to me. Even though I work at home, it's becoming torturous to me. I was looking on YouTube yesterday, and someone had reported that this 53-year-old woman that worked at SSA, Social Security, had come to work, sat down in her seat, went to sleep, and passed away because of all the pressure that was on her. She felt all of that. She was stressed out. She was stressed out. She had some problems and everything. She had been on the job 25 years, and she was, voicing how much she was stressed out and everything. And she was coming to work and stuff. 25 years. She had 5 years to retire. And she passed away at her desk. She passed away, y'all, at her workplace. That's terrible. And can you imagine? That's just a lot of stress you're under. She probably, didn't know if she's going to get laid off. Should she take this? People have mortgages. People have kids in college. People have car notes, real life stuff. And they playing in your face about this stuff. Playing in your face. Man, I'm so blessed. I ain't gonna, I will leave, I'm not having, no, not over no job. No, you know, not over no job. And then half of them, the ones that lay off, I believe, this is my personal opinion, probably be back in 3 or 4 or 5 years when they need somebody to come back, they need somebody to come back. So I'm drinking my iced tea. This is the last of it. It's so good. I drink the 0 calories, zero sugar um tea. Gold peak tea. So good to me. So yeah, y'all. I'm just hanging in there. How are you all doing? I'm doing well. I'm a little, I don't know, a little melancholy today. It's not, the sun is not out today like it was yesterday. It's kind of chilly. and everything. And that kind of, I noticed that sometimes that affects my mood. That affects my mood, sometimes. But I usually have to put on some type of music or something. But I am going out tonight after work to work out and stuff. So yeah. But girl, guys, men, women, mm, the devil is busy, y'all. The devil is busy. But what do you say about this? You in a relationship, a good one, because I've had this happen to me, and I'm sure everybody has. No, I'm not sure, but some people have. And that person from your past is constantly calling you, constantly trying to remind you of what was or what can still be. And sometimes my age won't allow me to slip back no more. Maybe when I was younger, but then I wasn't like that. I just didn't, I wasn't never a cheater on in a relationship, although I got cheated on, a couple of times. I never was the cheater. You know, I would say no, because I did cheat one time, but it really wasn't actually cheating because I broke it off with the person. No, I broke it off with the person before I could, I went out with somebody else and everything. The relationship was dead, wasn't going nowhere. I mean, it was not a good relationship, and I broke it off with him, you know. But I was in a terrible situation. This meeting got dry from yesterday. When I cooked it yesterday, I cooked it in my cast iron skillet with the ridges, the grill, with the chicken breast. I put my onion and garlic and salt and pepper, whatever. And I put my smoked. My phone is ringing. I put my smoked liquid smoke on there to give it like a hickory taste. Then I took it and put it in the oven. Put my barbecue sauce on it. Put it in the oven and let it, smother in there for a few minutes. And it was really delicious. It was really delicious, moist and everything. But yeah, if you ever be in that situation, it's a reason that you are not with that person anymore. Just think about why you left that person alone and everything, and you just don't go back because half the time they don't want nothing but some sex, more than half the time, all the time. They just want some more booty. So don't even fall for that. You know, like I said, just don't fall for it. Just relax. Somebody else will come along. Relax and do you. Have fun and do you, and somebody else will come along. But yeah, they will certainly try to mess with your mind. Even ask about your current situation, your current, relationship. They don't have no filter either. Just anything you want to ask. Stuff that ain't their business. You know, child, please. I'd rather be by myself than than to go back to what I used to have compared to what I have now. I would be by myself. I've been by myself for a while, a long time, you know, by myself. And not just because I didn't have a boyfriend, just because sometimes you just don't have friends around. You know, people be doing their own thing, family too. So you learn how to be by yourself. But yeah, when they check in every once in a while, it's for a reason. Don't want you no more than nothing. But to go back to what you was doing and go back to them clowning you or trying to, you know, I'm a good woman. That I do know. I ain't bragging, but I know I'm a good woman. And how come I'm not married? I don't know. I don't know. And don't believe the hype that just because you're married or you get married, that's the prize. You're a good woman. That's not necessarily true. Men marry women every day that are for different reasons. It don't have to be because you're a good woman. It could be different reasons, you know. And sometimes women they ask men nowadays they ask men to marry them. I wish I would ask a man to marry me. No way. Because let me tell you, the Bible says that he who finds a wife finds a good thing, right? But you got to be a good thing first too to be found. Okay. Sometimes a man need to marry up. Okay. What I mean is up is like he got this woman that he can't live without. He got to chase her. He got to say, "Oh, she's better than me. She's better than me." I'm not playing. I'm not playing. I ain't trying to talk down, but they gotta get a woman that they got to level up with. You know, I don't care if he working at I don't know, Home Depot. I don't know. And she's a secretary. She's an administrative secretary making whatever amount of money and stuff. First of all, don't discuss your money situation with no man either. I had gotten to the point where when I meet somebody, the man asks me what I do for a living, I tell him I'm a secretary. Even though I wasn't a secretary. But it don't matter. It should not matter what I do. Okay? So yeah, when you get that, and this man, he got to level up. He come out of his comfort zone. What I mean by that is he's doing things like if you like ballet, just for instance, if you go to the black ballet to the Alvin Ailey dancer or something, I'm gonna go to the ballet, and he make it happen. That kind of thing. He come out of his element for you. Do things out of his cool factor with you and for you. That man cares something about you. Okay, he cares something about you. Sometimes they slickums. They slickums, as my daddy used to say, slickums. And they will chase you until they get what they want. Don't even fall for that either. Like I said, relax and have fun. Because people show their colors about 6 to 8 months. They'll show their colors, and if you can't call them, and then anytime you want to, and they're not consistent, mm-mm, nope, they ain't the one. They ain't the one. Pardon my smacking. My mother would have a fit if she heard me smacking. But yeah, they ain't the one. So yeah, you don't get the big head when people call you when that man called you back after so many years or so many months and hey, I just want don't get the big head because they don't want nothing. They don't want nothing. Why would you go back and repeat the same? That's insanity. You go back to the same old crap and you've evolved and grown out of, why would you go back? Don't look back. You might turn into a pillar of salt. Don't do it. Me and my Bible references, I'll be all over the Bible. But yeah. So know that you are the good thing, as long as you are making your own are making your own way, are developing every day into the person that you want to become. To be your good thing first, and then you can be somebody else's good thing. But just don't settle either. Just don't settle. Don't settle. But at the same time, you know, be open. Be open. Just be open to new and different kind of men. Not no axe murderers, something like that, or thugs or whatever. They want to be thugs, cause child, please. I'm not going to even go on that subject, but yeah, just that's what I'm saying. Just be open, be honest. If you're dating multiple men, tell them, hey, I'm dating multiple. I'm dating right now. That don't mean you're sleeping with them. And you don't have to sleep with them. Just date to have fun and get to know somebody. That's why it's called dating. It's really like doing interviews, but or just getting to know people, getting to know somebody. And there's nothing wrong with dating. I wished I would have dated more because I was always in these long, drawn out, no go nowhere relationships. I ain't doing that no more. I don't even know right now if it's even advantageous for me to get married at this point because I'm at this age, at this juncture in my life. Well, I don't know. So we're going to see about that. But I'm happy. But we're going to see about that. So, so yeah, y'all. I hope this advice wasn't all over the place, but the major thing I always say is consistency. Consistency. They show you good consistency. That's very, very important. So anyway, what time is it? Oh, it's one. Let me get back to work. I hope you all have a blessed day and thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. I will be glad to have you over here on my channel. Okay. So yeah, this is my Harley t-shirt. I got this in Florida. When I went to Florida, I started buying like Harley gear every state that I go to. I try to get, some Harley gear at the Harley shop. And real fast story. Last year I went to Atlanta and I went to Harley. My cousin took me while I was there on a business trip. And I won some money. I think I won like $100. So I bought me some Harley gear, because I was in there. But I won, $100. I was happy. So I didn't buy this. I bought a t-shirt and then I bought my guy t-shirt from Atlanta. And they usually have, look, on the back, they always have, see, that one is from Orlando. So, so yeah, you all have a blessed day and I will see you real soon. Love you much. Thanks for watching. Bye.